You talked about, people not being confident in the November 2020 election, which I think is true. There are plenty of people who aren't.
The majority of our fellow citizens in this country, 56%, have a doubt or a high degree of doubt.
Right. And as we approach a new election this November, do you think that, people are going to have these same doubts? And if so, what do you think needs to be done in order to make people more confident in these elections?
It's a terrific question. And the founders of our country intended that the citizens run the elections. I know what the statutes say. I know it says that it's supposed to be the clerks, but the real intent of the founders, as expressed in the Constitution, is that average citizens take control and actually run their elections. And that's how it was done for many, many years since the founding of our country, before it became so highly bureaucratized and politicized. Two things. Someone who has knowledge about elections laws and who is dedicated to honest elections that people can have confidence in needs to take the bull by the horns and set up training programs and opportunities and infrastructure for hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of citizens, regular citizens from across the state, to really become trained in observing and watching the polls on election day, so that when they see bad things happen, they know that it's not right. But then the equal responsibility, the same person or group that has trained the poll watchers, they have to serve as a resource on election day, so that when the citizen volunteer poll watcher does see wrongdoing, there's somebody on the other end of the telephone line that they can call and ask to actually do something about it. The Democrats, and no more greater time than November 3rd, 2020, when Michael Spitzer Rubenstein brought in dozens and dozens of employees from Brooklyn, from the rest of New York City, and from Chicago to run and so-called observe the city of Milwaukee. And Claire Woodall-Vaugh, the elections administrator, just went along with this. So we literally had people from Chicago and New York running our election in our state's largest city by far. People, they were not interested in honest elections. They were interested in beating Donald Trump. We need to have citizens who are interested, as I am, in honest elections, no matter what the result is. And it's a two-way street, because people, lawyers, maybe recently retired clerks, people who are knowledgeable about our elections law in Wisconsin, need to be willing to step forward and work with our fellow citizens so that they can work meaningfully to make sure that we have honest elections. That's the real answer.